the next war, which we are looking at, it may happen soon. As far as whole of nation approach will be there for the next war, it is not the military alone which will be fighting. This, we have to fight this battle together. This non-kinetic has to be fought together. Merchants today, which are part of the battlefield, whether Starlink, Apple, and so on and so forth. Of course, we have the citizen soldiers, and I must tell you, when Kargil happened, the citizen soldiers were prominent. We had the shepherd who told us that where the intruders are, and the last Chief Justice of Jammu and Kashmir, Mr. Tashi, he himself galvanized the locals and himself carried the ammunition for the troops during the Kargil war. So what I am saying, citizen soldiers are omnipresent, and any kind of information which they have, if they give us, for example, drones, as you see where the drones are flying, so that if it is put in the app, it helps us knowing that whether it's our drone, whose drone, and this kind of a thing we have tried in the Amarnath Yatra recently in J&K. And if it becomes successful, we'll develop it more, and with the kind of intelligence which is sitting here, definitely we'll be able to make it more, if I can say that, fail-safe proof. Of course, the Guardian Force is concerned, this is the invisible, if I can say that, the non-kinetic handlers. And this is where you all come into play in a big way. Because today war has four quadrants. I will not have time to explain the four quadrants. But the non-kinetic quadrant is something which you can start today. And the next war, which we are looking at, it may happen soon. And we have to prepare accordingly, as already been brought out by Director, that in this we have to fight this battle together. This non-kinetic has to be fought together. So what are the deductions? That as far as whole of nation approach will be there for the next war, it is not the military alone which will be fighting. Let me assure you very clearly in this issue. As far as the grey zone is concerned, it's ever present, and this will remain. As for the multi-domain, cyber, cognitive, and space, these are the new terms which are coming in, and these are the new terms we need to learn more from you. We can tell you what do we want and what do we need to counter, but how, when, why is something you need to give us the answer. Atmanirbharta. Atmanirbharta, it's a long-term thing. Presently, whatever technology is being imported from outside and being called as Atmanirbharta, definitely it has a hidden cost. We are ready to pay more cost if it's purely made in India, because then we know that we can change it, we can modify it, we can upgrade it. That is the biggest advantage. That is what we are looking at, in-house technology. And as far as collaborative and synergistic is concerned, that means intra and inter. Because today, for example, we do not know what is happening on the Pak Western Front. But this information, when we have the exchange of intelligence with our neighbors on the other side, we'll definitely get to know which are the troops which are moving in what places. So what I am saying, that interconnections are also equally important, which we call collaborative. And these collaborative will also, after some time, will go to the satellites and so many other agencies which are there, which are meant for a commercial purposes, but can also be used for the defense purposes. And if a synergistic approach is concerned, within us, that is the tri-services, NTRO, and so many other agencies which are there. So finally, if I look at that, India is facing a 2.5 front, and if it is facing the land borders, then keeping in with the psyche of the people in India today, currency of victory will remain as land.